CTC. Cisco. MCO.
COs go.
Safety console.
The safety consoles go.
LPE.
LPs go.
RTD. RTDs go. Houston flight.
Houston flight is go.
ROC.
Rock is go.
And CDR.
Crew is go.
Copy that. Thank you, Reed. And Launch Director NTD, our launch team is ready to proceed at this time.
All right, NTD, I copy all. At this time, I'll perform my poll. Attention on the net. This is the Launch Director performing the final poll for launch. Verify no constraints and go for launch. EGS, Program Chief Engineer.
Artemis Chief Engineers are go.
Copy, thank you. EGS, Chief Safety Officer.
The Artemis CSOs are go.
Copy, thank you. Range weather.
Launch weather is go.
Thank you, LWO. And Artemis, MMT Chair.
MMTs go.
Thank you, John. And Integrity Launch Director.
Good Airways, Charlie. PLT.
Thank you, Charlie. This is Victor. We are going for our families.
MF1.
This is Christina. We are going for our teammates.
MF2. This is Jeremy. We are going for all humanity. All right, Charlie, your Artemis 2 crew is go for launch. Full send.
I copy that. Reed, Victor, Christina, and Jeremy. On this historic mission, you take with you the heart of this Artemis team, the daring spirit of the American people and our partners across the globe, and the hopes and dreams of a new generation. Good luck. Godspeed, Artemis 2. Let's go. And NTD Launch Director.
Go ahead, Launch Director.
Yes, sir. You have a go to proceed with countdown.
Copy that. I'll put it in work. CDR NTD.
Go.
Gear risers and initiate short purge per your EPROC 10.1.1, steps 8 and 9.
10.1.1, 8, 9 going to work.
Copy. CVSE NTD. Start and verify recordings of our Orion cameras.
Copy.
Okay. Well, there you heard it.
RSR NTD.
RSR.
They're getting ready to start terminal count.
Oh my god!
It's currently at T-minus 10 minutes.
T-minus 10, guys.
Once we wrap up this last bit of work,
SNA arm rotation enable complete.
we're going to start that clock.
Copy that. Thank you.
Integrity crew, close and lock visors.
You heard an issue, worked in real time with telemetry lock on the Orion. It was transitory, it was very short. They checked the data, confirmed that they had a good lock. This was with the S-band transmitter on the Orion. Worked through that issue, looked at the data, and cleared it. All with the world watching. Impressive work by the launch team. So we have a 2-hour window which starts in just a few minutes at 6:24 p.m. Eastern Time and goes until 8:24 p.m. Eastern Time.
That's a minute away, guys.
We'll be waiting for your verification on the short purge. ECO copies. And for all personnel, once we get that short purge verification, we'll verify that we are clear to go, and then we'll proceed with the terminal count.
So I believe what we've just heard there is a go for launch. That's fucking crazy. We're going back to the moon. We're back to the moon, guys.
Copy.
So we're going into the launch window, but not by much, it looks like. Just wrapping up some final work. And once that's completed, you'll hear NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding ask for the ground launch sequencer operator to go ahead and start the clock. The ground launch sequencer is an application software. It runs on top of the launch control system in the firing room. Acts like a conductor of an orchestra, executing hundreds of commands in precise order and timing. It's all autonomous.
Entity CCL 212, short purge initiation is verified.
All right, copy that, and we're verifying our constraints. All right, and we're clear from cutout.
Oh, look at that.
And with that, we're going to resume the clock momentarily. And CGLS, you can resume the clock on your mark.
GLS copies. 3, 2, 1, mark. GLS mainline has been initiated.
Okay.
Minus 10 minutes and counting.
And that begins terminal count. Our new T0 is 6:35.
6:35. So it'll be 9.
PM Eastern Time. We are now counting down to liftoff of Artemis 2. From now on, you're going to hear two voices on the loops.
T minus 9:30.
NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding, who's directly managing the launch.
Oh, you just know they're chuffed up there.
GLS operator who
Oof.
monitors the software. He has the ability to stop and restart the countdown. A lot of people ask about whether there's a launch button. There certainly is
Houston
not.
Flight and rock. Our new T0 is 22:35.
The big red button, yeah.
Houston flight copies. 22:35:12.
Affirm.
There you heard confirmation of the exact T0, 6:35 and 12 seconds PM Eastern Time. Again, our T0 is 6:35 and 12 seconds PM Eastern Time. But as I was saying, there's no launch button. This is autonomous. But there is a button that keeps you from launching, and that button allows the GLS operator to pause the countdown outside of terminal count and during terminal count and submit a hold to the next holding point.
Oh, paid actor right there, Eagle.
If there's
Paid
no
actor.
shift,
Far out.
stable holding point. This is how GLS configures the rocket and ground systems to a stable point where they can stop the countdown if that's needed. But right now, we are counting down. Our next big milestone, looking to retract the crew access arm.
T minus 8 minutes.
GLS is go for crew access arm retract.
And there you see the crew access arm moving away. That's the path that the astronauts took to ingress into the rocket.
Oh, how cool. No going back. No going back.
Until this point, that was their way off the pad if they needed to evacuate. But now with that arm retracting, the backup transitions to a launch abort system. And they'll begin arming that shortly. Of course, the launch abort system, great shot there of the crew access arm retracting away. The launch abort system is the tower at the top, and that's what would pull Orion and its crew off the top of the rocket in case of an emergency.
Fuck, this is going
Whether it's
quick.
on the ground
This
or
is
in
going
flight.
quick.
This is critical safety hardware that protects the lives of the astronauts. Starting at T-minus 6 minutes, the GLS will start bringing that and other high-energy systems online, starting with core stage pressurization.
dude, I'm excited. Oh.
Weather is 90% go. The range is go. All systems
These are good.
GLS is go for core stage tank pressurization.
That means the replenish valve for the liquid hydrogen tank has now closed, and that tank is beginning to pressurize to flight levels because that hydrogen is naturally boiling inside the tank.
Oh, wow.
Liquid oxygen tank a little later in the count. Now the team is
Fuel
waiting for
top-offs.
verification that, if needed, the Artemis 2 crew could use the launch abort system to pull Orion safely off the top of the rocket in an emergency. Let's listen in for that call.
Ha. I just got a notification from NASA saying live now. Yeah, buddy.
That's great news, and you heard the NTD verify that with the commander of the mission.
GLS is go for FTS arm.
Now work is being done to arm the flight termination system. This is so the range safety can send a flight termination command if the rocket flies too far off track. There's a brief built-in delay so the launch abort system has time to pull the astronauts
GLS
to
is
safety
go for
first.
LH2 high flow bleed check.
All right, the high flow bleed check.
Pardon me, far out.
It's
I
verification
need water.
the RS-25 engines, all 4 of them, are in the proper temperature range for launch.
Need to remember to breathe.
GLS is go for core stage APU start.
Core stage APUs start. Those are auxiliary power units. High-speed turbines which provide pressure to hydraulic pumps that steer the RS-25 engines. We're going to see a gimbal test a little later at T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is what allows that to happen.
Not too long.
Coming up in about 20 seconds, we're listening for go for purge sequence 4. That's a helium purge of the 4 core stage engines downstream of the propellant valve. This gets all the air and moisture out of there.
GLS is go for purge sequence 4.
Moving through the milestones. All is looking good. Coming up in just a few seconds, we're going to get that thrust vector control actuator test. This is a gimbaling of the engines. There are the 4 RS-25s, 3 of them Shuttle Heritage, 1 of them built from shuttle parts. And there you see them moving.
Oh, wow.
Now we're
Holy
starting
shit.
the power from both the upper stage and the lower stage of the rocket.
It's looking good.
Internal, taking ground power away and now going to battery power.
GLS is go for upper stage to internal power.
All right, power is removed from the rocket's upper stage, the ICPS, and it's been switched to battery. Same milestone for the lower core stage coming up at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right now, the 4-person Artemis 2 crew is 248,000 miles away from the moon, and if all goes well, they will fly by it in 6 days.
GLS is go for core stage to internal power.
Alright, there's the rocket's core stage, which houses 3 flight computers, is now on its own power. There's no more hold time because there's no more margin on these batteries. So we'd have to recycle back to T-minus 10 to recharge if we had a hold.
We're good, boys. 60 seconds.
1 minute.
Right now the rocket does not know what the T0 is, but coming up at T-minus 33 seconds, control shifts from the ground launch sequencer to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any holds that could come from the ground. Now shortly after liftoff, Houston will take control of the rocket and my colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary.
There it goes.
Go for ALS.
Great call out. The rocket is on its own. 4 brave explorers ready to ride the most powerful rocket
Oh, look at it.
NASA has ever launched. Sound suppression water is flowing.
15.
And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. RS-25 engines lit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff. The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
Houston now controlling the flight of integrity on the Artemis 2 mission around the moon.
Holy shit.
Integrity, AMT high.
AMT high.
On time passing 30 seconds into the performance. Integrity passes the ultimate MECO. Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance on the 4 main engines. Space Launch System core stage. Integrity 3 miles in altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
Look at it go. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm right there with you guys. Far out. Woo!
Mission elapsed time.
Yep.
Passing 1 minute. Approaching max Q.
On, Ponce fully on.
Stan, we have you loud and clear on Ponce Daily on.
Have you the same?
Communication signal transfer confirmed as Integrity and its crew go supersonic. Approaching 90 seconds into the Artemis 2 mission. Integrity is 14 miles in altitude, 8 miles downrange, traveling more than 2,600 miles per hour. One minute 50 seconds of mission elapsed time, standing by for main engine throttle down to 85%, ahead of solid rocket booster separation, expected at
Oh,
the 2 minute
wow.
second mark. We see throttle down. Confirm separation. Main engine
Oh!
up, guidance converged.
Absolutely beautiful sight right there.
Integrity, guidance converged, performance nominal, upper stage RCS ready.
Copy all, Stan.
Integrity, SM priming complete.
SM priming complete.
2 minutes 45 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. Thrusters on Integrity and upper stage confirmed in a ready state ahead of service module fairing separation.
Oh, wow.
To the flight. Integrity 49 miles in altitude, 78 miles downrange. Now passing 5,000
Look at that.
miles per hour.
Oh, fairings. Escape system.
Standing by for launch board system jettison.
Houston Integrity, good last jettison, great view.
Yes!
GLS 02. We see the same on board, Stan. And Houston has you loud and clear on Tigris at the common line. Outstanding, Stan. We have you the same.
3 minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis 2, Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen cross the boundary to space with good comm checks. GPS signals acquired after last jettison now working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight Dynamics Officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds, time of MECO.
Holy. How incredible is that?
Integrity, GPS processing. Outstanding, Stan. We see the same, and we have a beautiful moonrise. We're headed right at it.
T plus 5 minutes.
Into the flight, Commander Reed Wiseman confirms he has visuals of his destination. GPS guidance, navigation, and control software finishes internal checks and sends to navigation channels.
Oh, how beautiful.
Integrity, 3 engine press. 3 engine press.
On time, now passing 5 minutes 20 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. At this point, 3 good main engines
Oh,
remain
wow.
needed to carry Integrity to a nominal main engine cutoff target. Though at this time, we're seeing 4 good engines here in Mission Control Houston. Integrity, 75 miles in altitude, 330 miles downrange, approaching 10,000 miles per hour.
That's fucking historic there, boys.
Integrity, looking good at 6 minutes. Same on board, Stan.
Good trajectory and engine performance. Booster officer will soon report the shutdown plan to Flight Director Judd Freeling, expected at the 7-minute mark. Integrity, 78 miles in altitude, 460 miles downrange.
Integrity, expect nominal shutdown. Integrity copies nominal shutdown.
Wow.
6 minutes 40 seconds of mission elapsed time. Shutdown plan is as expected.
Not over yet, but
Again, the time of MECO was confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds into the flight.
milestone's being hit.
Seven minutes of mission elapsed time. Throttling down as we approach the abort once around option. Milestone at the 7-minute 30-second mark. Now 84 miles in altitude, 650 miles downrange, traveling more than 15,000 miles per hour.
Integrity, AOA open. AOA open.
The window is now open for an abort once around option that would target splashdown in the Pacific Ocean. Still following nominal ascent at this time. About 10 seconds remaining until the main engine cutoff of the Space Launch System core stage. Standing by for confirmation of MECO and core stage separation.
Oh,
Integrity and nominal MECO core stage separated.
oh wow.
We see the same on board, Stan.
40 seconds into the flight, we have a nominal main engine cutoff heading in the right trajectory on the way to swing around the moon. Core stage has separated, done its job. The Space Launch System upper stage, the interim cryogenic propulsion stage, or ICPS,
There it
still
goes.
attached to the Orion spacecraft. Nine minutes of mission elapsed time. Integrity crew of Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen now in orbit around the Earth at the beginning of their journey to the moon.
Godspeed. Godspeed. Oh my gosh. I'm actually speechless. Far out, guys. Almost 10 minutes into the mission. How beautiful. Oh. Well, there's not really an easy way to finish this video off, but I'm going to be keeping up with the NASA news. As they said, 6 days to the moon, going further than any crewed mission has gone before. All the best to them. All the best to them. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Stay smiling, stay sparkling, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.